our next guest.
Yes, she digs deep to find untold tales, especially about women in the Old West, and she's got a new one that's fantastic. She joins with details about her work and her new book, The Pinks. The Pinks.
The Pinks. I love it. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you very much for letting me come on and talk to you about the Pinks.
I'm so excited about this. You did some deep dive research on this. Deep dive. I keep saying you're like a spelunker. You go in, like you go in when you're researching, and you don't see it for months.
That's very good.
But I know something exciting is going to come out every time you call me and you're like, hey, I got a new book out. So I did not realize this. The Pinkerton Detectives, they're pretty famous. I think a lot of people
very
have heard
much
of them.
so. Still in existence.
But unfortunately, I didn't know much about women detectives.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it amazing? I mean, you had Kate Warren, who was the very first female Pinkerton detective agent, who walks into Alan Pinkerton's office in 1852 and says, I would like a job. And Pinkerton says, I'm sorry, we have no secretarial positions available. And she says, wait a second. No, you completely misunderstand. I would like to be a detective. And, you know, he thinks for a moment, and she says, you don't understand. I'm a woman. I can get into places and be operatives in areas that men would really not be able to have that advantage. So let me prove myself. And she does so, and she rises in the ranks. Not only does she is she a part of secreting Lincoln out of the area where somebody's trying to assassinate him prior to him being taking the oath of office, but she also becomes the head of the Secret Service. So
get out!
Isn't that amazing? It's absolutely amazing.
How do we not know about this in our history books? Why does this stuff slip through the cracks?
Well, you know, I think that
because they're not splunkers.
Yeah, there's not enough splunkers. You know, there's just so much written about the Pinkertons, and a lot of the Pinkerton information was lost in a fire in Chicago in 1931. So you really have to go digging very deep and deep. Talk about, you know, spending lots of time in the caves. That's exactly where I was.
How long did that take? All the research to writing, what was start to finish?
About 2 years.
Wow, yeah.
2 years to do, just to get involved and to find out all the different ladies that were involved with the Pinkerton Detective Agency. And it was really difficult to do because they didn't use their names. And they would go undercover, their real names, they would go undercover for sometimes years in order to get the person that they were after. And the stories in the book are about some of the incredible ways that they went after the people who had perpetrated these crimes, and the years that it took for them to put all this together and portraying different people.
A lot of layers,
you know,
sounds like.
It is, and they're really fascinating stories. I mean, Kate herself plays the part of this woman who we think she accidentally falls off a horse in front of a gentleman's home who is suspected of murder. But she gets to be invited into the home where she heals up for a little while, and then she knows this guy is a murderer.
Got it.
And so she spends the time trying to do whatever she can to make sure that he confesses to what he does. And how she gets him to confess is amazing.
Wow.
Gosh, this sounds like it would be a great movie.
Hello. Hello.
You were sharing some great news.
Yeah, I don't really know what Alicia Keys and her partner Aaron Kaplan have optioned it, but I don't know whether they're going to do a television series, Netflix, whatever they're going to do. It makes no never mind to me. I'm just the writer. I'm just, you know,
just the writer.
Happy to be at the show, and you know, whatever they do with it, I think that she'd be really great.
I tell you, that is a great story, and like I can see how. Matter of fact, a series would be great because they go on these adventures and they change roles.
It's kind of like Mission Impossible, but Mission Impossible in the 1800s, and involving all these women and how they took on these different roles. I mean, there's a story too also that Kate Warren and another lady pretend to be mediums to get this particular person who is a murderer, who believes in all of that, to ferret her out. But it takes months and, you know, a long time to set up shop and to have people coming in. I mean, I don't know how they managed to do that for so long, but really to get this person to confess that they killed somebody.
That is great.
Okay,
how can we get the book? How can people get the book?
Golly, you can. It's available on Amazon.com. It's available at all the Barnes and Nobles. You can go on my website at chrisenss.com and click on and purchase a copy there. But gosh, it's just everywhere.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
Go to your website. Go to her website and then check out the books that she's had in the past. Because I'm telling you, the baseball book.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorites that you've written. It's
Death
so
Row
great.
All-Stars.
Oh, all right.
Death Row All-Stars.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
yeah.
that book, I still talk about that with my neighbors. They're like, I can't believe that story.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I got a new one coming out, too, called The Principles of Posse Management.
Just
And
keep turn them out.
It's all about how, you know, you can adopt the same principles that they use to put together posses to find the bad guys in the Old West in business today.
Huh.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Chris Enss, thank you
Thanks,
so
Chris.
much for
Thank
coming.
you.
It's great to meet you.
Thank you very
for being
much.
here.
Thank you.
All right. Time now is 8:18.